Hi, today I'd like to show you how to make protein shakes and also how to strain homemade soup. So let's get started with making protein shakes. So this is an example of high protein milk, which is lactose-free Fairlife milk. So I'm going to be measuring a cup of this. I have a graduated cylinder. You can use measuring cups, for example, such as these ones. You can get it from even dollar store. So this is a cup of our milk. And then I'm going to use one of the examples of protein powder I have here. This is a chocolate protein powder. You can use other flavors as you wish. So I found it is easier to use these little hand blenders rather than the whole blender because it's really hard to wash those huge blenders, and this is like how much you would drink anyway. And this whole cup will be even for your one meal. Maybe it will be 2 snacks or 2 meals. Okay, yeah, this is done. So what I usually recommend is that try to keep your protein shake cool. So maybe put in a thermos, and then you'll be using like half of this for a meal or snack. The other half should stay in the fridge. And I also recommend you to use it up within 24 hours. The same with like a protein shakes that are prepared, finish eating it within, drinking it within one whole day. Another item I'd like to tell you is about straining your soup. So this is a soup I made. It has some beans in it, lots of vegetables, there's pieces of chicken in it and chicken broth. And it's not spicy, there's like some turmeric in it. And I'm going to be adding a little bit of milk to it to make it more watery, and it extracts all the nutrients from it. Mixing it a little bit and passing through a strainer. So it's better to use something like this. It's a metal mesh strainer. You see the water is coming out of it. That's all the extract of the protein, the vegetables, and the milk. You can stir it a bit. So basically the top part, now you can further puree it with your blender and then freeze it for later. And the bottom part is ready to be consumed as part of your full fluid diet. What you can do with this extract is, when it's cold, you can add skim milk powder to it to add even more protein and warm it up like a soup. And then when you want to serve it, you can add something like Greek yogurt to add even more protein, because we want to emphasize a lot on the protein. For your protein shakes, you can some other flavors. For example, decaf coffee, instant decaf coffee. You can make it a nice decaf coffee with added protein and the Fairlife protein, high protein milk, and even mix it with premium protein. Thanks for listening.